That's a touch I like. Ooh, ooh. That's a touch I like. You know it. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another video, or whatever you want to call this, of Guitar with Gavin. We are looking at That's a Touch I Like. This was originally written by Jesse Winchester in 1970, and then Jerry covered it in 1974 on his tribute album. And so it's just a fun little diddly. It's a little blues jam without being a total 12-bar blues. I mean, the verses are. But what makes this really fun is there's a key change. So yeah, I thought we'd dive into it. That's exciting. So yeah, let's just kind of jump on into this. There's two parts, really. And that's really just the verse and the chorus, but because there's a key change, it's going to be kind of more like there's four parts. So yeah, let's jump on into this though. So it starts off in the key of G, and it is just a G blues, 12-bar blues. The intro, there's a little intro thing. If you listen to the studio recording Jerry does, you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they just go a G to C. And then they start, and then they jump back into the actual 12-bar blues jam, and that's when it turns into 12-bar blues. So a 12-bar blues is set up. There's going to be 4 bars on our 1 chord, which in the key of G is G. So we're going to have 4 bars of a G chord, right? And then our next 2, bars 5 and 6, are going to be our 4 chord. In the key of G, that is a C. And I play everything in the song as a 7th chord, so and I love these little 7 triads. For a C7, it's just going to be 3 on our A, 2 on the D, 3 on the G. That's what I'm playing. I don't play the full bar chord. I don't know. Like I said, I'm lazy, guys. So yeah. And then for bars 7 and 8, we're going to jump back to our 1 chord. So for the first part of the song, G. And then it gets to the blues turnaround part. Kind of, I don't know. I always think the 5, 4 to the 1 is kind of the turnaround, but really the turnaround is kind of at the end of it actually. So, but yeah, we're gonna go to the 5, which is gonna be our D, which is D7. We're gonna play 1 bar on C, and that's bar 10. And then bar 11 and 12, bar 11 is gonna be just our 1 chord, it's just our G. And then our bar 12, or very last bar in this one, we kind of go 2 bars on G, and then, or 2 counts, sorry, 2 counts on G, and then 2 counts on our D. And so this is kind of exciting because there's quite a few 12-bar blues Jerry jams, and I'm gonna try and cover a lot of them. And this is the only one that I've came across where he jumps back to the 5 chord at the very end. So yeah, I was like, that's exciting, we gotta do it. So yeah, that is kind of the whole verse in the key of G. And so they think there's 2 verses and then the chorus, and that first 2 verses and that first chorus is all in the key of G. And so now we get to the chorus part. And so the chorus is interesting because it's not a 12-bar blues anymore. At least in the usual formula that we expect them to be. It starts off on our 4 chord, so it's going to be C to our 1. Goodness, you look pretty, right? And then it's going to walk up to our 5, D, then down to our 4, our C, back to our 1. And then, so on the next time through, because that's kind of part 1. So part 2, it's the exact same. It goes to our 4 chord. I'll be holding doors and coats for you, and trying to be witty. So it goes to our 4 to our 1, our C to our G, and then when we go back to our 5 chord for the last part, he does not go 5, 4, 1. He's just holding on our 5, and losing all my cool to win your favor. And so yeah, we just go D, back to G, and then he goes back to our 5 chord real fast, our D7, and the reason why is because we are about to do our our key change into the key of A. So the D chord is our 5 of our G, all right? It's the 5th chord in the key of G, but it is the 4th chord in the key of A. So it makes for a very easy transition here into our key change. So this way it doesn't sound so weird, because sometimes key changes can sound really weird. And I know there's I swear there's a science to it. Probably is if you actually study music theory. I don't know, I didn't. So, but yeah, so now the rest of this song is in the key of A, and including the solos and the rest of the verses, the rest of our choruses. So, yeah, let's take a look at those. It should be kind of familiar if you know your 1, 4s, and 5s a little bit and blues. But, so yeah, for our verses, once again, this is 12-bar blues. Now we're doing it in the key of A. So we're gonna do A for 4 measures. 3, 4, D7 for 2, 1, 2, back to our A for 2. And now we go to our E7, which is our 5 chord, for 1 measure, D for 1 measure, to A. And we're gonna do that for full measure, and then like I said, once again, our very last one, go to our 5 real fast, and that's our E. And that's it. One of the things that I like to do is when we're going from our 1 to our 5, I like to do a little walk up. Here, let's turn it up a little bit. And you can start that on, like if we're going, let's see, what bar would it be from? Man, what bar is that? 8 to 9? 8 to 9, I think? Yeah, 8 to 9. So from 8 to 9, like right on that 1 beat, we know we've played A, or our 1 chord for full measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So starting on that 1 is when I start this walk up, I just kind of go 5, 7, 8, and do the little chromatic, 5, 6, 7, right into our 5 chord. So if you like that, you can totally do that as well. And most of the time when I'm going to the 5 chord, I always like doing the chromatic anyways, into it from our 4. So now though, let's talk about the chorus. So once again, this is very, like I said, if you know your 1, 4s, and 5s, this is the exact same thing as what we did. We're just now a whole step up. So we're just starting on our D7, which is our 4 chord. And then we're gonna go to our 1, our A. And now we're gonna go to our 5, E to our 4, D to our 1, our A. Then it starts back over, D to our A. And then like I said, the second round through, they just hold on the 5 to the 1. And then they don't do that kind of shuffle feel to it. And then, yeah, so now the only other part for this is just the solo. So this is in the key of A. You can mix it with your A major, your A minor, your A mixo, your A Dorian. I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth like soloing technique over a 12-bar blues, but I really want to do it with That's What Love Will Make You Do. I absolutely love that song. And because I played it a lot more than this one, I'm gonna really dive heavy into that one. But yeah, there's lots of stuff you can do over this. Don't be afraid to major to our minor, you know, stuff like that. And then if you listen to the studio album, they're gonna go 12-bar blues like the verse, and then they're gonna do the chorus. So if you're trying to follow the chords, keep that in mind. If you're not trying to, just think A major pentatonic, A minor pentatonic. And then I mix in some major in there as well. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, guys. Thanks for watching. I don't think this is the most popular Jerry Garcia Band song, but it's a fun one. Like I said, anything with a key change, I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. I haven't done that yet. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching again. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or any requests. Leave them below. And thanks for watching. Happy playing, happy jamming, and enjoy the rest of your day.